Alrighty, we are now live across platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, of course. Um, Sorry for continuing the same drawing over and over. I did mention I'd add some of the details off camera and then ended up adding those details on camera, but I'm quite happy with the shading we did on the dress here yesterday. Yo, what's up, Lou? Welcome back. Glad to see you're back. Okay, and one thing I wanted to do today is the background is way too saturated. I'm looking at it now and it takes away from the overall image here, from the character, so I'm going to desaturate that. We'll bring the brightness, because we have two ways to go about this. We can bring the brightness of the background down and make the character bright, or we can make the character dark and make the brightness of the background bright. But I do know if the background is darker than the character, you tend to gravitate towards looking at the character more. So that's what I want to do. But if it doesn't work out, then it's fine. I can just go with the other option. I'm just going to put this in a group, merge it in a separate layer so it's easier to control it. Hey there, welcome. And thank you, Lou, for liking the live. Thank you for spamming like, actually. Okay, so I'm going to try adjusting it now because I merged everything together so it will work all at once. It looks like overexposure. I'm not sure if anybody here does photography, but it looks like overexposure to me. I'm going to bring the brightness up and the contrast down. Hey there, Jelena. Sorry, I just saw this now. Hey there, Lachi and Sukuyomi? I hope I got that right. And Doors Floor, welcome. With higher saturation, makes it look really bright, and I don't really like that too much. It just looks unprofessional, like it's very unintentional, which, I mean, it kinda is. Hey there, Brookie and Paige and some Kitty12, welcome. If I bring the brightness down, however, it just looks... I don't really like that. We can do it something like this, but I also don't like that. I do like how the highlights of the hair and everything sort of pop a lot more. Hey there, Rosie Daisy and Woodies. Welcome, Lionheart. Welcome, everyone. I don't really like the high contrast and dark brightness combination. Especially, it doesn't really work with what we've been doing so far with the whole illustration. I'm thinking to eventually just add an outline to certain things to make it pop some more. But the issue I have with that, let me zoom in here, is we did a lot of this subsurface scattering on the skin and reflective light, like here. Hey there, Duet and Veljko, and somebody else with a name that is not written in English, so sorry, I can't do that. Welcome, Lex. So we have the reflective light coming from the background going into the skin, so it looks more integrated with the background, which was intentional, but now that I'm looking at it, the issue I have with it is it feels like it's sort of fighting for your attention, so it's kind of difficult to see what's going on around here. I was thinking to maybe fix something with the background, hopefully make it stand out some more, but I tried tweaking certain features with it, but none of them really stuck. Also, sorry on YouTube, my chat here isn't loading still. I'm not sure what's up with that. And on my second screen here, it's not loading either. Actually, let me open it up to make sure I do see what's going on. Because YouTube and Twitch, they always have the bad end of the streaming. I think the best experience you get is from TikTok because you see everything back here. But on YouTube, it literally looks like this. It's like just a screen recording. Okay, there's no chat, so I'm good there. Okay. Chat, what should I draw? Hey, let's recommend something to Lou. I think it's usually a bad idea when people ask me what they should draw because I'm going to recommend something silly. Last time somebody entered my live and then asked, hey, what should I draw? And then I said something like a duck wearing a fedora, smoking a cigar, something like that. And I still haven't seen a result on that, so that's a shame. Okay, bring the saturation down, make it look paler. That works. Actually, that does work. It brings so much more attention here. But now I'm looking at the bags and it's also fighting for attention. Welcome everyone. Sorry I didn't get to welcome you all. Monlix, how are you today? I'm fine. How are you? How are you today? Wow, okay, I'll draw that. That sounds good. Anurag and Beanlord, whoa. And hey there, Talia? Talia. Okay. Welcome everyone. Okay, I'm going back to the bag because this red one especially, if I remove the red one, it doesn't feel as distracting anymore. So I'm gonna keep the red one a bit more desaturated perhaps. I do like it though. Like as a bag it looks pretty. It adds a lot of nice I guess variety, but in the grand scheme of things, it takes away from the character far too much. So I'm going to adjust it from the vibrance, make it desaturated. Hey, welcome over on YouTube. What's up? That's my best friend. That's my best friend right there. Hello! She's the one that made me this awesome tablet over here. Wait, let me brag. She's the one that made me this super awesome tablet here that like follows my cursor, and she made me this custom cursor too. I have no idea how I got to have such an amazing friend. Okay. Hey there, Nula. Thank you for following. Where's the Gucci bag I requested? We kind of just finished the bags yesterday, so I wasn't able to do that, and also I started becoming tired. I dare you to search up jabble.tv. No thanks, I'm scared. Sorry. Okay. Saturation down also. There we go. So much paler and dead looking, which was what I was looking for. Also, another issue I was thinking about with the Gucci bag was if I were to draw a Gucci logo, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sort of copyright thing I'm going to have to look out for, which I don't want to deal with, so I ended up just thinking, forget it. We'll just do random little logos that maybe I can just make up. Yesterday somebody recommended to put my own character there, so that's what I did. I wanted to keep it small, so if anybody wanted to steal my artwork for whatever reason, then they won't notice. Hey there everyone, sorry I didn't get to greet you guys. Do you look like the person drawing on that tablet? Yeah, it's supposed to resemble me, but obviously I'm not pasty white like that. But yeah, it's supposed to resemble me. Let me bring that up. Tired, looking, disheveled, weird. Melon bun golden logo. Yeah, that's right. The person actually suggested to make a golden, to make a black and gold combination, and somebody else suggested to make it melon bun. It was so awesome. I love it. So it looks kind of like you, I guess. I mean, I don't have eyes that big, and I don't have a hair shaped like that. but it's supposed to look something like me. And my hair isn't that light brown. My hair is brown, but then you can't really tell unless it's under the sun. Okay, let's go over here. And I'm gonna pick a darker green if it would draw. Okay, we're in the wrong layer. That's supposed to be for another layer. Okay, what's here is the red bag. Okay, I think we can get away with very minimal detail on that because the front face of the red bag is just over to the side anyway. Bro, why are people bombing hospitals? I don't know. It's been happening for a while too. It's a very unfortunate world we live in. Hey there, sorry, I didn't get to read it. And welcome Vanny as well. Is that a FNAF reference? I'm sorry. Ugh, I don't like that. It doesn't stand out enough. Maybe if I went for lighter, yeah, I could do that. I'm just going to do something simple, maybe like this little outline I'm doing. No plan really in mind, just something to fill in the space, make it look less empty. I'm not really willing to add much detail because it doesn't feel worth it to me. Hey there, Adriana, welcome. Okay, I'm just going to add random squiggles like this. Does that look posh? Yeah, it looks like lattice or lace, I don't know. I don't know the difference. That's why I can't find good references. Okay, I'm just gonna go do that again. Okay. The melon hand is bothering me. Well, remind me to redo it. Okay, sure. Imagine it as a glove. What's funny though is if I go back here and then I remove the tablet, you can see my arm and it's actually holding a pencil. And if you put the tablet back, it's holding the drawing tablet pencil. But anyway, just keep that as an Easter egg, I guess. Hello everyone who joined, welcome Ash, Santa, Super Nom Nom, Rose, Lachi, David, and Rose, thank you for liking the live. Welcome everybody. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I'm always happy to greet you guys. Yeah, okay. I'm just leaving it at that. It looks like it's decorated. I don't want too much attention on this anyway, so I'm not gonna focus much on it. And then these bags, add a clipping mask. Pretty sure the green one is here. Yep. Oh yeah, there's the Angry Bird that we drew last time. Because somebody asked me, what game is that? And I was explaining that it's not a game, it's actually a drawing application, and then somebody in my comments said, it's Angry Birds. I'm like, yeah, I guess it is now. Hey there, Valerie? Welcome. And somebody with a present username. Welcome, and welcome Charlie. Okay. Oh. Don't know how I feel about that. And welcome Azerbaijan. I'm assuming that's how this is pronounced. Sorry if I got it wrong. Feel free to correct me. I could just do random border designs and then get away with it, I think. No. You know what? I think it's fine to leave some of them plain. I think I'll just leave the rest of them plain anyway. I don't want too much attention taken away from the star of the show, so to speak. So I'm just going to delete this layer and add another layer so that we can finally add the straps of the bag and finally close this bit of the drawing. And finally we can do the little designs I wanted to add for the longest time. I wanted to add more details, especially with the hair. I wanted her hair to stick out some more and have more contrast with the background. Also, the hair color here, it's more of a pinkish color, what I did, when the reference is more of a purplish color. It might be color theory. You might be thinking it's color theory. This is the color here. And then watch as it, see the difference, the top, you can see the top color is the new color we picked and the bottom color is the old color, so it is pretty close, but the surroundings make it look pink, so I think I'll have to adjust it. Among Us, wait, no, that's my signature move. Like, yeah, let me do that actually on the side. This is for you. Oh, bam. Okay. How long have you been working on this one art by now? I have no idea, I lost track. I could have ended it much earlier, and I could have finished it also much earlier if I did not stream it, but I'm having a lot of fun with it anyway, so it's not a problem. And as the artwork, I noticed this, as the artwork becomes more and more refined, the more people would actually come to the live stream, because I guess they can see that I'm not a total noob. So, I got that. I realized the bag straps should be in front of the arm. There's one part that would be in front of the arm, and as it loops it would go to the back. I'm kind of lazy to do that effect, but alas. I'm just putting it right above the arm layer. And I'm upping my smoothing like that, so I have more control over what I'm doing. Let me continue it down. It's okay if I overshoot it a little bit. Like, you can see the arm is up there and it's down here, so it like goes a bit above it, but that's fine, we can fix that later. I'll show you exactly how in just a second. Let's do this, and oh yeah. I'm not sure where this line came. Oh, okay, I can visualize that. I just want it to be accurate. Yes, okay, sorry. I don't get how girls hold bags like that. It's so sore when I do it. I don't know. I don't really carry bags like that. I carry it with my hands. Okay. I'm going to... Okay, let me explain how I do this. Move you guys over there. So basically, what I'm doing to clean up these extra lines here, because let me actually overshoot it some more so you can tell. So you can see that the line goes way beyond the arm here, which is not ideal. We want it actually to end right there at the arm, so it looks like it's going behind it rather than through it. Let me actually extend this one also. And then we also have that down here, but it's okay. How I'm going to fix it is basically, this is my layer that has my arm. Let me close it so you can see that. I'm going to press Control and then select this white area, and it will basically make a mask. Layer check, yeah. Thankfully in Photoshop it's quite easy to find your layers if it's not bugging. Okay. Hi, welcome back, Totku. I can't carry 10-pound shopping bags like that. I don't know, I just carry it with my hands. It's a workout. We need them gains. So now as you can see, when I erase it, it will stay within the boundaries of the arm, so it looks like it's actually looping around rather than just going through the arm, so we fix that down here too. And that's, I think, that's all I need to do. Oops. Lily Loverite? No, I'm sorry, it's not. I don't get the hype around her. Isn't she like one of the big bads because she's an employee? I don't understand why people like her so much. Shouldn't she actually be hated? But I don't know, I actually haven't been very invested in the lore recently. I'm just overshooting this a little bit more so that I have more space to see what I'm working with. Hey everyone who joined. Cheeseburger, King, E Hippa, and Amans. I'm not reading that one. Terry and Dowie, welcome everybody. Whoa, we have quite a few people. We have 56 people viewing right now. Welcome everyone. Hello, Rishil? Do you know Jason? What's that called again? Sorry, we were just talking about it and I forgot it already. Jason in what? Because we were talking earlier about Poppy Playtime. So are you referencing Poppy Playtime or? Okay, wait. This one would go back there, and it would also connect back there. Let me do that here and here also. Let me overshoot it some more. Then redo what I explained a while ago. Just press E, and now I can raise it. I'm going to fix these bits because they're also overshot on the bag rather than the arm this time. But that's pretty easy to fix, I think. Just fix up the arm and we're good to go. Jason in Minecraft, RP Jason. No, I'm sorry, I don't know Jason. Hey there, Amy or Amy? I'm not sure. Hey, welcome and thank you for following. And welcome, Gemma. Whoa, 62 viewers. What's up, everyone? Feel free to start a discussion. I'm always reading, and as you can see, I'm also trying to welcome as much people as I can. Try to make everyone feel welcomed here. Okay, now I can go up here and then get rid of my sketch so I can see what's going on. And I'm going to just basically... Wait, there's an easy way to do this. I'm going to the layer with the bags. I'm selecting it. Now I can go to the layer with the strings, which is supposed to be not far. This is the one. Yep. This is why you should label your layers, folks, but I'm always so lazy to do it. I only really do it if I'm doing commissions and I have to send in my work. Okay, what's your favorite color? I was asked this before. My answer is black. I think it's the coolest color and it's the most versatile, but a lot of people would... Actually, I don't need this, because the hair covers it anyway. A lot of people would argue... Zoom out. Let me see. Sure. The straps are still very dark. It should look something like that. A lot of people would say black isn't even a color, so if that's the case, I would say red. It's a very, very strong emotion sort of color. Have you seen that TikTok video when Jason was in Minecraft and he was flying a plane in Minecraft? No. I'm not as chronically online as I was anymore. I try to be more productive because when I kind of bed rot, it makes me feel so bad to my core. Whoa, 76 people joined. Welcome everyone. Blue is the best color. I do like blue. It's a very calm and serene color, which is exactly the opposite of why I like red. Because it's like a very strong and passionate kind of color, which is why I like red. It evokes a lot of emotion. Because, you know, when you think red, and they say, like, what emotion is associated with red, you'd say love, which is a strong emotion, or hate, which is also a strong emotion. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to pick this bag also, go over there, and select up here, raise that too. Yeah. Now the strings all look fine. Okay. This is the type of art you see in 2000s HTML games art. I'll take that as a compliment. That's actually so awesome. Thank you. I do like black and red, and silver and pink. I never thought of silver and pink as a color combo. I also do mention very often, black and red is my most favorite color combo. It's super cool. I'll send you a video of what I mean. Cool. I'll watch it later. Hello, Benita. Sorry, I didn't get to read that. And Selena, welcome. I'm actually looking at this bow and I'm realizing the lack of shading here. I don't like that. It's alright, we can fix that up later. I'm also realizing just how pastel everything is looking. It makes everything look way too bright. And like the forms and dimensions of certain things, they're not defined very well with this. So I was thinking maybe I can go over a few things here and then bring some darkness to certain areas here so it feels a little bit better to my eyes. Whoa, 96 people. Welcome. Everyone is welcome here. Feel free to chat. We actually have such a lovely community here anyway, so... Bro, I just came back home. Well, welcome back, I guess? I don't know. That was a great time to rest, I think. Assuming we are in a similar-ish time zone because, TikTok likes to recommend the live to people in a similar time zone to you. That's why I tend to assume that people are relatively close in time zones to me, but that might be wrong. Anyway, people correct me. I don't like that one. This one just looks too pale. It works up here, but then down here I want to keep it darker. I should use my airbrush so it transitions more nicely. Oops. Sorry. That must have been loud. I'm so sorry. What coloring app are you using? I'm using Photoshop. You know, it's usually used for, or at least you usually hear it being used for editing photos and stuff like that, but I use it for drawing. Lots of people do as well. It became an industry standard after a while, so, but I would not recommend it. I don't really like Photoshop. I have gone over it several times, and I will go over it again if you want me to explain why, but Photoshop isn't really built for artists, so I don't really recommend it. I'm just gonna add a bit of highlight here. Here doesn't need, here would need. And yeah, I think might have overdid it, but anyway. I'm just going to vaguely indicate the lines and the intersections of all of the ropes here. What time is it for you? It's 12:01 a.m. As you can see, it's night. It's dark around me. You can't see my hand. If I hold up, this is my mouse. If I hold it up, you can't see almost anything. It's just a silhouette because it's dark. Let me drink some water. Hey there, period. Welcome. Whoa, 150 guests, that's a lot. Although a few people are talking, I get it though. Tomorrow's gonna be a school day or a work day, so now it's probably just time to sit back and relax. I totally get it. Just chill. We're all chill here anyway. But if you want to chat, feel free to do so as well. We have a very lovely community, not just on TikTok, but on YouTube and Twitch as well. People there are so sweet. Oh, we have a lot of people here, so I can brag about this. I want to brag about how amazing my community is. You guys are the absolute best, okay? Let me go here to my server. Hold on, let me there so you can see. Here. Well, it's night for me too, but it's only 10. Okay, so Australia, I think. So this is my server. This is my fan art section. We had this one made. You can tell it's referenced from my profile picture here, but it's still super cute. And then we had this one made just recently. It is insane. It is insane. Like, you can see the textures. You can see like the detail of the explosion. You can see my mascot over there as the. This is the bit that is considered fan art, but also this is me, the mini me. If you open I open OBS for you guys. This is what it looks like for the folks on YouTube and Twitch. They see this little me, and that's basically what the artist had referenced. That's the little me running with cats, because I mentioned I love cats, which is so freaking awesome. And that's the artist himself. It's so amazing. Like, I love looking at it. The rubble, the explosion effects, the meteors. It's so goofy and awesome. Amazing. 10 out of 10. And we have some more. We got this from Lou. I'm not sure if Lou's here anymore. I think I'm not able to see anymore. But we got that from Lou. We got this from Leland, who's also a fan over here on TikTok. We got this from a fan on YouTube, fan on TikTok, fan on TikTok, fan on YouTube, and TikTok. Just so amazing. Hello, Cinnamon Roll. Did you see my top comment? Yeah, I did. I opened it right before the live. I'm always so happy to receive the fan arts. It really, really makes my day. But I will say this. If you guys give me fan art, I just want you guys to please sign your work. That's all I'm asking. Just sign your work so that it's easy to give credit, and if anybody sees it, they can immediately see who made it. 200 views. What's up, everyone? Okay, I'm just going to make this side a bit darker because that's where the arm's gonna be. I don't want to focus too much on the detail of the straps though. Just to indicate like what's above what to give it shape. Ooh, nice hearts. Thank you, Cinnamon Roll. I'm famous. How about I make you a fan art? I'd love that. I'm gonna post it also in my Discord if you wouldn't mind. Of course, I give credit to everybody, but even though I do give credit, sometimes it might be there on my YouTube or on my TikTok, might show up, and your credit would easily be, it wouldn't be as visible. So, like some people here, let me show that again. They have watermarks, so if I open this, you can see like the watermark of the original artist, which I like. You guys deserve the credit for the amazing art you do. So try to keep your artwork signed. I do give credit every single time, but to keep your artwork signed, it's much easier to circulate the images. Nubby's art is basically signed by his OC here, which is amazing. Okay, sorry. And thank you, Cinnamon Roll, for following me. Sorry, I'm reading stuff that are quite old now, but I was just really locked in on telling you guys how lovely our community is. I love you all. Because y'all are so nice. Wait, hang on, I'll be back in school. Yeah, go for it. Like, whatever suits your fancy. Okay, let us make this a bit bigger, because all of them would be kind of shaded. This one too. I'm going to have to go in with a darker shade later, and also implement some highlights, but that'll be for later anyway. This one has to be darker. This one also is darker here, and here, also here. Now for an even darker color to tell what's happening here. It's not dark enough. There we go, I think that's fine. Anyway, I don't want to do too much with the shading of the strap. It's so lame anyway. Nobody pays attention to that. It's just to kind of give the idea of form and shape and all that. I might be able to do it with pencil. Pencil is great. Like, why are you saying like it's a bad thing? Pencil's great. Hey there, bad CSGO players, thank you for following. I'm a bad CSGO player too, so that's you and me both. I got an idea. Send me a reference of your mascot. Sure, I'll send it to you later. Or you can reference my profile, or I think I posted it somewhere on my TikTok, although you'd probably have to scroll a bit for that. I think it's really just easier. I'll send it to you after the live stream. Okay, what are we going to do now? Okay, the hair. I'm not fond of the hair because it's really, really light. and I want more shading so that it brings out more depth in everything else. So, sorry, just drinking a bit. It's going to be a surprise. That sounds great. I'm back. Welcome, Amy. Okay, so I'm going back to the hair. We're pretty much done with everything else. I'm just, let's get rid of this. I'm just going in to add a lot more details because I want this to be as cool and as awesome looking as I can possibly make it. Okay, new layer here, and I'm going to, I think actually my airbrush would do just fine. Here's the thing. I already indicated, like, even though it's vaguely, I indicated the main shapes here, so I think I can go in with a darker color, sort of, and then just put it in a multiply layer, and it will sort of do the work for me. Thank you, Ken Ben, for following, and are you able to send it to me now? Let me see. Got TikTok here, my file. Don't know if I have that silly drawing with me. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh man, it doesn't let me send it. I'll have to send it differently, and I don't want to do that because I'll end up having to open my folders, and then you'll like see my folder names and stuff like that. No thanks. And you'd probably even see my face in there, which I don't want. Wow, these are good. Thank you. Lycagon? Lycagon. The Night Slayer. I'm just gonna call you the Night Slayer. Never mind, I'll use your profile picture as a reference. It sounds good. You're not following me on Discord, but if you are, because I know we have some people here that are with me on Discord and they are in my server, you can find it pretty easily, the reference, or you can just open my profile, it's there. Thank you for following the Night Slayer. It's so sweet. Thank you for liking the live, everyone. Okay. I realize the dress does not have enough depth. And the dress is supposed to be white, so I'm wary of overdoing the blue hues that we did. Otherwise, it's just going to look blue, which is obviously not what we want. We want it to look white. Okay, there we go. We set it to a blending mode. Man, I like that one, but it makes it look blue. Multiply does not give me the same depth I want. This one looks really nice because I like the way it still keeps the details that I drew on the dress, but it made it blue, which the dress isn't blue. Let me make it desaturated actually. And it's still blue. What's the complementary color of blue? Yellow, right? Ooh, no. It just looks green. Well, no. What's the Discord? My Discord username is just the melon person. That's literally it. No space, no caps, that's it. The melon person. Feel free to send me a friend request. I'll add you all to the GC. I mean the server. The server is a private server because I like to keep it that way. I don't want anyone to just join like from my emotes that I use when I have Nitro. But I like it private like that. It's a tight-knit community, it's very nice. I'm also realizing here, we lack some depth as well. Whoop, got that gross mustard color. Sorry, I really don't like the color mustard. It just looks kind of gross to me. I think it can work for some things, but especially with clothes, I hate it. There we go. So much better. Okay, I merged that. I'm going to send you a friend request right now. Thank you. I'll be sure to accept it. I actually have my Discord open right here anyway. Let me fix that. Boom. Okay, hey there. Oh, sorry, I didn't get to read your name. Hey there, Rose? And thank you also, Night Slayer, for spamming like. Okay, I realize the ruffles don't have much, like, does not indicate too much form. Like, you can tell it's darker here and lighter there, but it's not as drastic as I wanted it to be when I first made this. Whoa, this one really carried. Okay, I'm going to add another clipping mask on top of all of that, set it to maybe... Add always makes it way too overblown. Let's put it in lighten. I'm just going to select this and brush it on. Nope, lighten doesn't do the job very well. Yeah, color dodge does, but just way too over the top. Just bring it down a little bit, raise what I don't need. Yeah, I like that a lot more. I'm gonna have to merge all of this later. Yo, what's up, Nubby? Thank you for liking the live. Hey, what's up? Okay, yeah, let's go back to the hair. I have two problems. The hair and the arms. I feel like those are the main things that look way too light that you can't really tell it apart from other things. But anyway, I think that won't be a big issue to try to resolve. And I keep going back to the face. I'm sorry. To the long-time viewers, they know I keep going back to the face because it's not dark enough. It's not light enough actually, because the character that was supposed to, the character I'm referencing is really, really, really pale. Sorry. Bestie, change the chat. It's still showing YouTube chats on the stream. Actually, yeah, that's how it is. I made it like that so that they have the YouTube chats here and the Twitch chats also here. But I guess now that I think about it, maybe I should make it fade so like the old ones aren't lingering too long. I'll work on that for the next stream. Next live stream would be on Friday. Send a friend request. My name should be Will Z. Wait. Okay, got it. Let me accept that. Bam. Perfect. I'll send you the server invite later, right after the live stream. I'm actually kind of lazy to work on the hair, so I'm just gonna work on the eyes because I want the eyes to have so much more detail. I like the eyes as they are now, but I know they can be better, so let's make it better. I like having a bit of the surroundings reflecting on the eye. Let me put it in a different layer and clip it so that in case I do mess something up, it's not going to be visible. Something like that. I do notice I did it here, very vaguely, but it's not very prominent. You know, like those over-rendered eyes? I love them. I love them so much. It's so mesmerizing to see. So those are my main inspirations. I want to be like that. I also notice when they do these, whoops, sorry, I just keep spamming Control Save. I also notice when they do something like that, they have like a red outline on the side here, and then a blue one on the other side. But it just makes it look glitchy. Actually, I like that. Let's do that. Normally they draw it on and then add the white dot, but I already add the white dots, and they're already merged to one layer, so I can't fix that anymore. So let's get the red. Boom. Adds more variety, and I like it. Okay, welcome Jamie, Obito, what's up? And Dom, hello. Okay, the inside of the eye is too dark. I'm going to, actually I don't like this highlight I put here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get the blue. And put it in just a little bit. I need a bit of that dark color again. Let's bring the black in. I shouldn't have picked pure black actually, because now it looks, the difference is so stark, but it's okay. I think it won't be an issue. Makes it look a bit cyborgy, you know what I mean? I think I have to increase the gradient down here, there, and need to have this bit here thinned out a bit more so it looks less mechanical, I guess. Whoops. I keep doing it, I keep spamming save. Anyway, I like when artists don't make the pupil just a hard edge like this and it's actually blended in. It makes it really look cool. It's a nice effect. I tried it before though, I don't think it really fits my style. Although this drawing in particular, it's very far from my usual style. That's another reason why it took me so long. Because I tried a lot of different techniques, because, you know, art is experimental. And I'm still trying to learn from it, and I'm obviously struggling with a lot of it, but it's fun to learn. Okay. I like the pink, it actually contributes quite nicely. It just looks like her surroundings are reflecting off of her eye. Now we're going to do the same with here, and I'm going to pick a darker color again. I'm just going full black. Anyway, I'm just using an airbrush brush. So it applies it at a lower opacity, so it's pretty easy to take control of it, not do a pure black. Gotta go now, sorry I can't stay. To the viewers and followers of Melonbun, thank you for your support. I hope you keep on supporting her. Thank you so much. See you, I'll text you later. That's my best friend, you guys. She's the awesomest friend, like, ever. By the way, Melonbun, it's 17 degrees here. Oh, in your old home city. That's cold. It says it's 17 degrees here as well, but then it feels more like 12 degrees, and it's still not winter. That's why I'm wearing a jacket. Although today it's warmer. I will say it's like maybe, yeah, around 17 degrees, so it's warmer today. Okay, up here as well. I'm not sure what I did here. It just makes it look really muddy. Maybe some more contrast with the highlights. Yeah, I think that's good. Also here. And I want to incorporate more of that pink, similar to what we did last time. Because, you know, it makes the eye look really shiny. Ooh, okay, I didn't do it nicely here. I'm going to actually go in with black everywhere. Start off fresh. Then I'm going to color this in. Should actually expand that a little bit. And thin this one out. And expand it here. Yeah, something like that. Now to bring a lighter color to the base, and I'm going to also do that up here. Yeah, I guess that works. just a bit muddy looking, so I wanted to go back and maybe smudge it. This kind of brings everything together. It looks less muddy. Oh bam! That's good. Okay, now I'm going to have some pink here. Here maybe too. Ooh, okay, I might have overdid it, especially in the top part here. Hey there, YR.K3M. Sorry, I don't know how to read that. And hey, Bananas, welcome, and Vic. What are you drawing? I am drawing my follower's OC. Wait, I removed the reference that she gave me. There we go, that's the reference. My follower dropped this reference of her OC in my comments, and asked me to draw the OC. So that's what I'm doing here, drawing the OC. I have one more follower's OC to draw after this, which was the initial plan, to draw only those two so far. But then ever since I started live streaming this drawing, I had so many requests for people to draw their OCs as well. So I came up with a plan to draw all of your OCs. I will mention what that plan is later on. I hope you guys will like it. It's still in the works, so... And I also have to do that other drawing that I mentioned, so it's gonna take a bit of a while. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Thank you, and thank you for following. I love this art. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Y'all are so sweet. Okay, I'm going to pick this pink. Wait up. Let's make a bit of white. Yeah, that works. Looks very reflective, which is good. That's what I wanted. I like how the eyes have like those, you know, like the ridges expanding outwards, so I think I might do that also later, but maybe not now. Let's add some white. I'm adding details nobody would care about anyway, but I care, so at least there's that. Okay. It looks so cool to me, I don't know. I just like over-rendered eyes, they look really, really cool. Hey there, 766366453. Thank you for following. I do not have the patience to draw like this. Honestly, I don't really have the patience either myself, but when I commit to it and like when I say to people that I'm going to draw their OCs, I feel really bad for backing down, so I just go through with it. That's probably the reason why I haven't made art for myself in a couple of years now. I can't remember the last time I really made art for myself, probably like 2 years ago. Everything else, it was really just commissioned work, because I committed to it and I don't want to go back on my word ever. I really, really don't like that. Hi, you're back. Hey there, Nan. Yeah, I am back. Sorry with all the streaming issues over on YouTube. I'm glad that's working great now. I realized the problem was the TikTok application I got over there. Man, if anybody decides to start streaming, I want to know if you guys would have this problem as well, because streaming on my phone is fine, right? Like, I'm doing that right now. This is how the folks over on TikTok are seeing it. I'm streaming through my phone. It's fine. It's fine and dandy. Although I will say, streaming through the phone, you don't get as much viewers, and I think that's intentional on TikTok's part. But that's alright. I still got my core viewers here anyway. But when I tried streaming on through my PC here and have my phone like just be the camera, the TikTok app, it acts more like a virus than anything. It made my PC incredibly slow, and it kept crashing my OBS, so the folks on YouTube cannot really see me draw, which was so annoying. I had to keep trying looking around to fix it, what's happening, and in the end I realized that it's TikTok. Ugh, what a mess. But I'm glad it's all working now. Also, did you see my post? No, I'm sorry, I did not. Um, I've been quite busy and I did not really look through YouTube, but I'll try to take note of it. Because I love supporting my moods. I really don't like those artists that are they're like, hey, do you want to be moods? And then I'm like, yeah, of course, because you know, that's awesome. But then the moment you become their mutual, they like completely ignore you. You know what I mean? Like they just they just want you to be their mutual so that they can raise their followers, and they're like bragging about how they're so supportive and they're so nice and they always love to support little artists, but in reality they just really wanted the followers. And when you become their mutual, they completely ignore you. As soon as as soon as they get you as a follower, they completely ignore you, which I hate so much. I do my best to have my mutuals, like, you know, on TikTok you have a tab for your mutuals. It says friends. I do my best to watch them all when I have time, but I don't get to do that very often, but I do my best. You can always send me your videos if you want. I try my best to get to them, but I can't promise anything. Hey. Yep, I'm cool with it. I kinda don't like how big this highlight is here, but I can live with it. Also, I want the highlight here to be a bit bigger. Hey there, Emerald. Welcome. There we go. Now for the eyelashes. Because I render the lashes differently, I hope it's just, okay, it's not. So the people who are here since I started drawing this, they know that I accidentally drew the lashes directly onto the skin, I think. So it merged, and it's gonna be an issue to render later on, but it's okay. I think I can figure it out. It's just going to be a lot more tedious. Okay, let's pick a nice dark and saturated color. Go over, nope, not dark enough. Go over the edges to make it feel more pointed, I guess. Do you think digital is harder, or do you think art on paper is harder? Okay, so digital or traditional? That's a tough question. It might depend on the art style, but as a whole, I think I would say that traditional is harder. Mainly because you don't have an undo button, and you don't have multiple layers, and another thing is it's expensive to acquire all of the materials. You know, like if you want to be a traditional artist, you want to get markers, you want to get paint, you want to get canvas. But then if you have it digitally, you got all the brushes you could ask for, you got all the colors over here that you can ask for, and it's so much easier, I guess. And a lot of brushes do a lot of heavy lifting anyway, so sometimes I feel like digital is easier, but I love both. For me, sketching traditionally is so much easier than sketching traditionally. I mean, sketching traditionally is easier than sketching digitally. I'm bad at sketching digitally. So much so, in fact, that in the past I actually did my sketches traditionally, took a picture of it and then uploaded it to Ibis Paint and then continued it from there. Okay, have you seen Dororo? I'm not sure what that is. Also, sorry, Leo, I didn't get to greet you. Welcome. That's crazy. Thank you. I'm not sure what Dororo is. Probably even mispronouncing it, to be honest. Yes, I like that it's darker, brings more contrast, it looks more defined. Where are you from? I am half Filipino and I am half Iranian, so I'm a mix. Although I feel like mainly my Filipino accent slips out. Oh, it's my favorite anime. Okay, I think I know. Like, I think it's like in the back of my head right now. I think I know that. Wait, let me disable the hair layer so I know what's going on here. Ooh, wow. That's something. Okay. I'm just going to go willy-nilly with this. Just adding what feels right to my little brain. I feel like I would need a darker color again at some point, but for now this one suffices. Ooh, I kinda messed that up. Wait a minute, I'm in the wrong layer, I think. Whoops. I hate it when that happens. Okay, ooh, I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I know a lot of people like it. I've never watched it myself. It's really, really hyped though. Okay, wrong one. Whoops, it's still an eraser. Okay, there we go, that's what I wanted to do. Reselect it and continue applying that. I'm going to try focusing on defining this big spike here. Wait, it's not alpha locked. There we go. I'm trying to focus on defining the big spike mainly and this other big spike here. So I'm going to shade the areas where I think it would be darker because it casts a shadow. Okay, it's the one about a baby born from a demon with no limbs or skin or anything and grows them through the series. That sounds creepy. I thought there was that blue alien. It's very, very overrated. Jujutsu Kaisen? I kind of feel like that would have been the case. Hey there again. Hello. Welcome. Person without username. Sorry. I'm just saying welcome because I don't know what to call you. Okay, I'm just going to erase this because I realized that it went over. That was because of the time I accidentally merged it with the skin. Whoops. Because I really didn't want to make too many unnecessary layers, but it turned out that was a necessary layer, so shocker. Okay, I might have overdid that. Just a tinge. I think it's fine though. You can always go back and fix it pretty easily too. I like the pink going on here. It matches the hair. So I'm going to bring that up here as well. And here. Feels more uniform. It looks really thick and bushy, but I also did that because the hair covers it. Let me bring back the hair. Where'd it go? Hair. There it is. Yeah, so it's not really visible. So it's okay. It's alright. Okay, I'm also watching Sasaki and Miyano. I've never heard of that. Hey there, MS and Ahsen. Welcome. I was thinking to make the live stream a little bit shorter today because I'm feeling a little bit tired, to be honest with you guys. And I have to wake up early tomorrow, which I don't like. I don't know who likes waking up early tomorrow. When people say they like waking up early, it's like, you're lying to me. I'm joking, sorry. But I genuinely, it's hard for me to believe. Like, why do you like waking up early? Do you not enjoy your slumber? Oh, it's BL Romance, I see. Your drawing is so good. Thank you, Daria. That's so sweet of you. Okay, I'm going to pick a nice dark and saturated color so I can accentuate these little eyelashes. Why am I saying it like I don't know what it's called? I know it's called an eyelash. I'm saying it like that because I feel like I stumbled over it too much. Okay. Boom. My little brother pulled up my stream recording on YouTube and I could not bear hearing my voice. You know how when you hear your own voice recording, it's like so gross for some reason? Like, I don't know a person who likes hearing their own voice. Except maybe somebody who's like incredibly self-centered. Or self-confident, which is way better. If you are that person who's self-confident, good for you. I wish I had that. Okay. I don't like how messy this one is. Like, you can't tell what's going on here. I'm going to pick a bit of this lighter pink here. Add some highlights. There we go. I think that's alright. I'm looking at the skin again, I'm glaring at it like, ugh, why does it look so bad to me? I'm cooking something again, wanna see it? Yes, I would love to. My brother thinks I'm weird for watching it. Brothers do what the brothers gotta do. My brothers always think I'm weird for whatever reason. Just think they're weird back. That's siblinghood at its finest. Okay, I'm going to pick this very pale color. Trying to redo the skin. I'm just going to do a really quick mock-up, like just to get a quick idea. Sorry, you guys have been over this so many times with me. I'm going to go darker here. Bring that dark color down. Well, I don't like that. Yep, something like that. And oh yeah, I like having a blush, a little bit of blush, something like that. And then also on the nose a little. Looking better already to me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know what I did wrong the first time. In my opinion, I don't really like straight romance anime. To be honest, I eventually didn't really like romance anime as a whole. They kinda overdo it. To each their own though. I'm making the same mistake, it looks like. There should be a shadow under the nose, but it looks like she has a mustache. No, wait. Wait, let me do this. Oh my gosh, wrong lasso tool. Let me fix that. So it's this. Sorry, on YouTube and Twitch, I'm just making sure that I have my second screen open so I can read your comments. That looks better to me. Oh man, I wasted so much time, you guys. Oh man, I have to redo the eyelids. That's okay, I think that's easy to redo anyway. Pretty sure it is. I don't read manga for a good reason. What would that be? One of my friends before in high school lended me her manga. Pretty sure it was the one with Koro Sensei, the Assassination Classroom. It was pretty good. I sent it, but you need to focus on your drawing first. I don't want to disturb you. Don't worry, I'm just going to do this part. Anyway, I kind of have to analyze it again. No. No, no, no. I don't like that. Let's get rid of it. You know, I'm so much happier with this one. I'm going to redo the freckles here. so many times we redid the skin. I'm so much happier with this. It looks so much cleaner and more intentionally shaded. And it's also closer to the original skin tone that the OG artist did. Okay. AI. What? No! Still a sketch though. Bro, you're literally watching her draw. Yeah, although I did hear from somebody that some people, that some people do have AI live streams, which is insane. But I have 5 hands. I mean, 5 hands. I have 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in total. So, I think Asian intelligence. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. So this is just a sketch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so rad. What? Oh my goodness. I don't know what you're doing. That is insane. Look at the detail, like, let me bring you guys closer. Look at the detail, like, on the eyebrows. You can't see it, no. You keep, like, I'm holding this on hand. Like, you see, like, the details, like, the way it furrows and the wrinkles. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's amazing. I don't know how you do it. You gotta teach me. And I'm really bad. Like, and you just said it's, like, just a sketch. Like, that's already so amazing for just a sketch. I don't know what you're doing. You gotta teach me. I'm here struggling to render, like, literally everything. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the roses. Good stream. Thank you, Python. Oops. Sorry, I keep doing that because the reason you see that pop-up come up quite often is because I keep spamming Control-Save because it tends, in the past at least, it tends to crash a lot. So I'm spamming Control-Save, even though it doesn't crash a lot anymore because I'm drawing on the PC. I used to draw on my laptop and it crashed a lot, and it's like my little artist trauma carried over. Can I commission you? Of course you can. Although, after I do this drawing, which would be maybe a day or 2, I can next stream, yes. Teach. That hikey looks like I'd shadow lady. Not sure who that is, sorry, me. I'm half Russian and half German. What? That's so cool. That is insane. I love it. That's awesome. When people hear my ethnicity, they're always like, wow, that's good. Good job. Like, why are you congratulating me? I was just literally bored. I don't know why you're congratulating me. How did one video get 50k likes? I have no idea. I know the video you're talking about. It's the video with 1.2 million views, I think it is. I have no idea how that got even that popular. And it keeps, like, suddenly going viral every now and then. And then my inbox is filled with comments every now and then. I don't know why. But I guess because maybe people like to suggest what to do. Okay, you're going to love your fan art, by the way. I always love the fan art. It always makes me so happy. Okay, add me on Purple Controller app. Mine's Python Pixel. I've never heard of that app. Hold on, let me screenshot. I've never heard of that app. I'll make sure to check it out later. Hi, welcome Conquest. What's up? My accent is very, very thick. I hate it. No, don't. You know, when I first started my live stream, one thing I was planning to do was to hide my my voice through a voice changer. But then when I started live streaming with the voice changer, everything started malfunctioning and it didn't work. So I had to just go through it and then do the live stream without the voice changer. And a lot of people gave me such overwhelming support saying they love my voice. And from there, I've really loved to do it much more. The support has been amazing doing the live streams. I cannot thank you guys enough. I'm sure your accent sounds nice. I bet it would be like really cool. Ah, Discord, I see, okay. I'll add it later after the stream, so people will not be waiting on me. The mouth is bothering me. Something about the way I rendered the teeth, like, I don't know. You add a bit of shading here. So it feels more intentionally placed than like, looks like a cutout piece of paper slapped to a flat face. Yes, that is so much better. I'm so much happier with that. Let's put the freckles back in. With my beautiful freckles brush that I just randomly made on stream last time. There it is, that's the freckles brush. Because on the stream I didn't have any brush to use as a freckle brush, so I got you guys along with me and then we made this one. Okay, I see that we didn't save the properties of it, so I'm just going to fix that with the jitter mainly. Or the jitter, okay, scattering, scatter more, count jitter, actually let's keep it low. Then after that, angle jitter, let's change that up, size jitter. Yeah, I think that's good. And then yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's just really thick, so I have to fix it afterwards. Not thick, but it's saturated. So I'm just going to erase the excess. There we go. She got freckles now. Okay, yes, you're very talented, 10 out of 10. Thank you, that's so sweet. My fan art's going to be so unique, I'm excited to see it. My friend asked me to draw him some BL, but I'm scared he will hate it. Honestly, go for it. I don't know about you guys, but my friends are really, really supportive. Sometimes, even if they would hate it, they wouldn't tell me, so I don't know. Okay, I don't like how condensed it is here. And it's a bit lacking over here. I'm just going to select the bits I want some more freckles to be in. And apply it like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, I want to do the... Let's put another layer, set it to overlay, and then pick a orangish red color, and then apply... Whoopsies. Get out of here. There we go. Then go to an airbrush. Actually, let's save there. And then apply it over... Whoa, I accidentally moved it. Let's go back to my overlay layer and apply it over the edge where the shade sort of becomes part of the skin. Okay, I don't like that. Should be reddish a bit more. Yeah, something like that. There we go, that feels a lot more intentional. But now it's kind of overpowering the bottom. And the bottom is supposed to be darker, because, like, it's a cast shadow. Cast shadow is basically like where something blocks the light, and it creates a casted shadow. So I think I'm going to go back and try to darken the shadow on the neck. Maybe I keep that. Let's merge this. And I also realized that I didn't fully color it here. I don't think you can see that. Let me zoom in so you can see. See, like that little streak there? I didn't color it fully. Okay, sorry. Looks like blood. I think it's very red. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm reading this really old comments. Awesome. For some reason, I'm banned from commenting on TikTok. Oh, I got that one time because I responded to so many commenters at once. So, I think it might be a temporary ban. There we go. Now I'm going to take that one out and I'm gonna pick a desaturated purple over there. Yeah, it separates it so much better. But I'm going to go in with a bit of line art here so I can make sure that the segregation, not segregation, what's a better term? That the separation between the head and the neck are more visible. So let me merge this so that I can show you exactly where we started from. This is what the shading on the face looks like now. This is what it looked like before. See, that's before. This is after. The one currently feels so much better to me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm deleting the others. Oh, the nose, maybe I overdid that a bit. Anyway. This is so good. Thank you, Python. I'm banned until like the 23rd. No way, that's so far. Darn. That's so annoying. I really don't like how TikTok it bans very, what's the term for that? Like willy-nilly, you know? Like, they do it without much proper cause sometimes. And their customer support is so crap, guys. I sent a customer support question last month, and I still haven't gotten a response. I even followed up with them, like, a week ago, and they still haven't answered my question. So, I got that going for me. I don't like how textured this is, it just makes it feel out of place. I'm just undoing that. I think I'll just go in with an airbrush to do this. What games do you play? Right now, I'm focused on Geometry Dash and Terraria. Oh wait, I realized... Oh wait, no. Something... Oh, okay, that's why. Because I still see a spot here where it's a bit transparent. So I'm just using my smudge tool to go over it and make sure that it's no longer transparent. There we go. I know this one game, it's super underrated. It's called Bop Pimo. You should play it. Yeah, I'll screenshot that. Tidal Wave. No way. You cannot convince me to do Tidal Wave. No thanks. I appreciate having a little bit of my sanity still. I have been playing I Spy though. I am at like 48%. I haven't played it much though, so I'm kind of dreading doing it. Like, nobody's forcing me to do it, but then I want the bragging rights, you know what I mean? Because I Spy is one of those popular ones. No! Okay, that looks really, really wonky. Oh, okay, because it's in a clipping one. Okay, if I were to erase this a little bit. And then go back to the clipping mask. Now it feels smoother. Just a little bit. I still have to erase some more, or I can do the line art on a separate layer. So I can cover it all up. Nunu, the show. Oh, what? Hey, I'm shipping out your soy today. Thank you for supporting my small business. What? Get out. There's literally a red flag in the name. If you guys see that in my comments, just know it's fake because I'm broke. I do like to support the small business. There are lots of small businesses I want to support, with especially like a lot of handcrafted ones, but I'm broke. There we go. That feels so much better with the line. Makes the shapes feel so much more intentional. I'm kind of regretting not doing line art. I wanted to try something new, but alas. Now to do the hair, which I've been kind of dreading a little bit, but it has so much potential. Thing is, it's really washed out. I did not push the contrast with the shadows and the light enough. So it's kind of like merging into the background a little bit, and I don't like that. So let me go here. Hue and saturation. Actually, not hue and saturation. This is for, I use that mainly for changing the color of something in case I got something wrong. Probably brightness and contrast. Maybe brightness down, up the contrast. Nah. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. But I don't like what it's doing with the blue that I put here, because the blue is supposed to be a reflection of the background. Now it just makes it really dark. It doesn't look like a reflection at all. So let's get rid of that. Oh my gosh, also I realized that this bit is not going behind the sleeve. So I'm going to raise it. I'm just going to raise it like this so it looks like a strand of hair. Because when I do animate it, it's going to be such a hassle to... Actually, let me extend that. Also, who or what are you drawing? Or is it a free drawing? Yeah, it actually is. It's from one of my followers. My follower dropped their OC reference sheet in one of my comment sections. I don't remember which one. But I do have the reference sheet right here. Let me find that. Boom. Dropped this reference sheet and then asked me if I could draw their OC. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And here I am drawing the OC. No. One thing I do like about doing the drawings like this is when you're not doing it as a commission, you feel more at liberty with the creative direction of it. Of course, I still ask the original designer of the OC, like, if they're okay with this, if they're okay with that, how's the sketch looking, but they're not as strict, you know. Oh my gosh, hello Melody, welcome back. And hey Jeffy, thank you for following and for liking the live. I'm so poor, I want to do mine for free. Sure, actually, as I mentioned a while ago, I have something coming up where I will be drawing y'all's OCs. So feel free to send them in now. I'm going to try to compile them. Actually, let me add you guys on Discord so you can post your OCs in my... Let me show you. You can post your OCs over here in my art museum. Or I can make a separate thing for that so that it's specifically for your OCs. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll explain why later, but for now you should have an OC ready, because after I do this drawing and after I do the other drawing after this, I have something planned for all of you guys, not just on TikTok, but on YouTube and Twitch. Sorry, let me check if they're okay. Yeah, on YouTube and Twitch as well, so keep an eye out for that. I will post a video on it too, because I know not everybody can join my live. That's totally fine, I get it. Like, our time zones kind of clash sometimes, but I hope you guys would like what I have in mind. I have a really good OC server link, please. Yeah, I'll send it in after I finish this. I will make a separate, or should I? Actually, I will give you guys more details on that when I do it, because I don't like having you guys wait for so long and like anticipate it for so long. But feel free to post your OCs there. We have a lot of talented artists in my server. I don't like that. Yeah, we have a lot of talented artists in my server, although my server is quite dead. It peaked like around 2021, I think. That was probably the time it was the most active. No. I don't like this either. I'm only doing free art for my followers because y'all are awesome. Anyone else though? Nah. You guys get privileges. No, it takes away from the reflective light there. So I'm just going to maybe add it here. Tell it apart from that side. Do it here as well. Okay. My dad deleted my Discord. Oh no, I will install it again. Sure. You can send in your username here in the comments. I screenshot it and I'll add you guys in later. Or you can add me. I'm just the melon person. That's literally just my username. The melon person, no space, all lowercase. Nice and simple. Just the way I like it. You're underrated. Thank you so much. I actually enjoy having a little community. It helps me keep track of everybody. A lot of people like to tell me their stories, share their art, or talk to me through the DMs, and with a smaller community I can keep track of it a lot more easily. I think I shifted the blouse. Oh my gosh, I think I did. Get back up there. No, now it's like, what did I do? And when did I do it? Boom. That's fine. That's fine, me too. Okay, good. Not sure when I did that. Sometimes this is an issue with Photoshop. Like, if you hold Control and then you tap on something, it brings you to the layer, which is super helpful, especially when you make a random line around your screen and you don't know where it is to erase it. So just find that line and then Control, select, it will bring you to the layer. So for example, right now, what layer am I in? I'm in the ruffle layer. And I want to go to the gem layer, so I just Control, select, brings me to the gem layer and I can prove it from raising the gem off, which is really, really helpful. But sometimes when you Control and select, you can also move the items, which is probably what happened with the blouse a while ago, which is why it was out of place like that. Now for the hair. I've been dreading this. Ugh, man. Maybe a nice color dodge would work nicely. Not sure why that's not working. Oh, okay, because it's for this part. Okay, color dodge, it's more for the light, so... I don't know how I feel about that. I like the contrast, I will say. It's very, very different. Looks good, in my opinion. High contrast is good. It like accentuates the form of everything. Okay, sorry. Send a friend request. Oh, thank you. I'm going to accept that right now. Accept. There you go. I will send you the server link right after. I'll send it to Will, Z, and Python. Send you guys my server link so that you can join. Feel free to post your OCs in the art museum. Okay. The blouse, I think I overdid it with the blue bit thingy. Let me wait. Oh my gosh, I realized I accidentally, when I did the blue part to add the bounce light. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I accidentally went over the blouse itself, so now it looks, well, now it looks muddy. I'm going to clean that up now before I'm not able to later. Oh no, what did I do? I think I accidentally held space. There we go. There's that. Oh, much better. And I'm going to reapply that blue. I just made it pink so that I can see where that was exactly. Okay. Hey there, Kay. Welcome. Okay, it's 1:09. I'm thinking to end it here. I'm quite tired. I will go live on Friday again though. I just have to wake up early tomorrow. And I have no sense of direction with what to do with the hair. So that's an issue as well. How long have we been live? I think an hour? I don't have anything here to show me. When I did the TikTok lives here, it does show me, like on the side, but then here it doesn't show me. We started around 11:30, so yeah, it's like an hour and 30 minutes, because it's 1:09 now. But I think I'm going to close it here. Normally we do it 2 hours, so I'm cutting it short by 30 minutes. But thank you for being here. I'm starting to sense myself getting sick, so I can't also stay up too late. Sorry, Navi. Can you be live for like another 19 minutes? You know what? Yeah, I think I can do that. Let's do it. Actually, let me get some more water. I emptied my cup. You that you're coming with me on TikTok. Because for TikTok, I record my voice through a headset. But for YouTube, it's via my webcam microphone. Just stuck to my PC there, so they can't hear me. Or if they can, it's very faint. Okay, we're back. Okay, I want you to see my art on live. Oh, okay, I see. It makes sense too, because the next live is going to be quite a while away. Okay, that's fine. The heck is happening? Sorry, Toe Drummer. Oh my gosh. I see monsters. Yeah, we're drawing. I had to go for a quick water break. Okay. Wait, layer are we on? No. Wrong one. Okay, there we go. Here. I think could something about it is what? Hey there, HLLW, welcome. I can see the audience has died out. It was a lot of people a while ago, but I get it. Tomorrow's a work day. It's gonna be exhausting if you're going to keep watching the live stream. I myself have to wake up early, that's why I wanted to close earlier, but at the request of Uticle, which is a long-time viewer of mine too, I'm going to keep going just for a bit. There we go. Oops, sorry, I keep spamming Control-Save. One thing you might notice is the eyes, like the eyelashes. Let me zoom in so you can see it clearer. It's very like sharp, you know? The contrast is harsher. So I want to bring that to the hair as well. Check your messages and rate it out of 10. Okay, let's see it. TikTok wants me to go to bed. No. Not my mom. There we go. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. Oh, I know what you reference to. The one that's like, um, where is it? Uh, the I'm not worried about job or school much because I'm busy chasing little fairies. That one. Where is it? I don't have it. Where'd it go? I can open up in another TikTok or my Discord. Did I even post it on my Discord? I don't know. You know what? Let me pull it up on my Instagram because it's so much easier. It's like a nice slideshow. Please post it. Yes, I'd love to. I'm gonna post it in my Discord. It's good that you also signed it. This one, right? One with the stupid face. The eyebrows are very thick. Wait, on my drawing or? That is beautiful. I'm pretty sure that's what you referenced, right? I love it. That's awesome. Minecraft hits hard, right? It took me like an hour to make. Thank you so much. It's so awesome. It's a great Instagrammer. I actually I post more on TikTok. I can prove it. Here's my view profile. Because I know people in real life on Instagram, so I'm afraid to like post there because it feels so weird, like knowing that people who know my face and all that, they're like seeing me. But like here, you can see this here, this, it's posted there. But on Instagram, you don't really see as much content. So I post on TikTok more because people here don't know me. And also, I don't know why it feels awkward to post on Instagram. That is so awesome. I'm saving it. I'll be posting it on Discord. Thank you so much. I really cannot express how much I love receiving fan art from you guys. And thank you for signing it too. Holy, what was that? I love it. Yeah, I love it too. It's so awesome. I was going to do your profile picture, but I went for the easier one. Yeah, it's probably wise, honestly. It would have taken ages. Anyway, now that that's done, thank you everybody for sticking around. I'll be closing this, and I'll be closing that. I'll be sending over the server invites over there. What's the Discord? My Discord is the melon person, no space, all lowercase. I can send you my account through DMs. Bye, Navi. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this far. Appreciate it. I'll be going live again on Friday.